I bought lemons today because they look nice. So after I bought those lemons yesterday, I got the idea to make a lemon yeast bread that I remember from a long time ago, but I'd thrown out the recipe, I think because it had too much butter in it. So I looked and I found something called lemon babka that sounds a lot like it. Again, ½ pound of unsalted butter. I'm going to try to make it with half of that. So instead of a whole cup of unsalted butter, just a ½ cup. First thing is to put the half and half, all the eggs, dump the 3 eggs in here, and the cup of half and half cream. Okay, and then a stick of butter. I have unsalted, but the unsalted is frozen, and I don't have time to thaw that, so it's just regular butter. I used 1 cup of soft wheat flour instead of all white flour, and I'm not putting all the flour in at once. I'm going to use my usual method where I maybe put 3/4 of the flour in and then mix it and then add in more. And here's the lemon sugar that I mixed last night. Oh, it smells really good. The lemon rind and sugar. A little bit of, how much extract? ½ teaspoon of vanilla and a teaspoon of lemon extract. So here's the lemon extract I have. And I will use this Haitian vanilla. All right, I believe that's everything. It doesn't look like much now, does it? Even though I set that stick of butter out all night so that it would be softened, apparently the kitchen's pretty cold because it is still not mixing in completely. It's starting to look a little bit more like a ball of dough instead of a mess. I think just a little bit more flour, and then the weird thing about this is instead of letting it rise at room temperature, you actually let it rise in the refrigerator. So a little bit more flour, and then I'll stick it in the refrigerator for a few hours. That's pulled away from the edges. It's made a nice smooth ball, not too sticky. Oh, looks good. All right, I'll give a little room in this plastic bag for it to expand. You could use a plastic bowl too if you want. I don't have that much room in my refrigerator. And we will check back in a few hours. After being in the refrigerator for 4 hours, it says to punch it down, to take it out and punch it down. Well, there's no punching this down. It's more like pie dough. There's no way I can work with this. So I'm going to leave it out in the plastic sack for a couple of hours and see if I can work with it. And then I found I actually had a couple of bunt pans, a well-worn bunt pan and a almost spanking new bunt pan. I will use the spanking new bunt pan. The non-stick surface looks a little bit better. But this could be hours yet to go. This Babka challah hybrid dough has been sitting out for over 2 hours now. I put a little bit of flour in this, and I can actually work with it. It feels more like dough and not like pie dough. Okay, it said to roll it into a cigar shape, 12 to 14 inches long, and then make it in a circle and stick it in the bunt pan, and then let it rise. And the dough is still pretty chilly, so it's gonna take a while. Why do I have to do it that way? It seems like, why don't I just put it in, a little bit longer maybe. Just a little bit longer. It's like making Play-Doh. Okay, and it does smell really good. It smells very lemony. All right, it says a donut shape. That looks donut-y to me. Okay, I sprayed this, and I missed a spot there. Okay. Bunt pans are tricky to a little bit tricky to spoil, but this is not like cake, so it shouldn't really stick that much. I mean, look at all the butter I put in this. All right, here we go. Over this, and looks like that. Let's see, how much do we have to, I don't know if it's going to come to the top of the pan or not. With all this butter in it, it's pretty heavy. I'm going to cover it tightly with some plastic wrap. I wonder if this would work. Yeah, if I cut this, I think I can do that. And then we'll let it go for a few more hours. And I am not chilling this dough next time. 4 hours later, room temperature, actually a little warmer than room temperature. I had it in the oven with a pilot light on. And is it fun? Well, I turned the oven on, but I have a feeling it's going to be heavier than I like. This is taking forever. I'm not going to stay up till midnight to bake it. After 40 minutes in the oven, it still doesn't look done to me, and it should be 190 degrees. Well, maybe it's just that soft. It says 190. Okay, and I guess that's not too sticky. Let's take it over and dump it out. And before I dump it out, I did want to mention, look, it actually raised above the edge. I didn't think it was going to. And it plopped right out easily. Okay, I have to let it cool off and then dust it with powdered sugar. I wonder what would happen if I dusted it right now. All right, my little sieve here with some powdered sugar in it. And that looks a lot prettier with the dusting of powdered sugar on it. Okay, so normally I would say, yes, it's too hot to cut. It'll be doughy in the middle. But then I thought about it. This has a lot of crust since it's done in a bunt pan. And cutting a little section over here is not going to hurt anything over there. So I cut off a slice of this. Oh, like I said, it smells really good. It's very soft, but it's not gummy in the middle. Let me see what it tastes like. Don't burn my mouth. Oh, it's really crumbly. Like really rich. That's great. Until next time, this is Lori Fiechter with My Indiana Kitchen. Ciao.